Well, hello there. An article I was going to write for the magazine, this issue, I thought I would share with you instead. Faithful supporters are what sports teams rely on. Cheering them on through the good times and the bad times, very important. As an Englishman that's followed Liverpool FC, the greatest soccer team in the world, all my life, I can tell you it's been tough at times as a supporter. To be a supporter of what we call the Mighty Reds has been challenging, to say the least. Lots of ups and downs. I didn't really pick my team the way normal people would pick a team. I was a kid watching a soccer match when I was 4 or 5, Reds versus Blues. It was Liverpool versus Everton, and I wanted Reds to win, and they did. So when they were on again, my dad said, "Oh, Davey, your team is on." So I went and watched, and Liverpool became my team. Little did I know we were going to move to Manchester, and our arch rivals, Manchester United, would have been winning everything for the next 20 years. So that was okay. We did win the European Cup twice, the league 4 times, League Cup 4 times. So it was all good. True supporters are incredibly loyal. And most Liverpool's fans' loyalty has definitely been tested over the last however many years because they've had a lot of, a lack of success. But those fans in the Kop, which is the end of the stadium where all the home fans stand and chant and sing and shout, they're so faithful. So win or lose or draw, they sing. It's been a long time since the glory days. But we've come close. We've won a few cups, some smaller stuff, but the domestic league title, the league, has been the one that has eluded us for 30 years until now. And where are we? End of May. So the cup would have been lifted by now. I think we're 25 points ahead. No team has ever been this far ahead. So it was in the bag, you could say. And then, of course, COVID has caused us all to be a little more humble and not see the team lift the trophy yet, which is interesting. The reason I'm waffling on about Liverpool is I really want to thank all our loyal supporters from all over New Zealand and around the world, really, that have bought into the vision of Authentic, the purpose of why we set out with the magazine and the trust and the media company. It's been a lot of fun. There's been some significant challenges along the way. We've had some financial struggles, tough editorial decisions, what to include, what not to. Real struggle with time and people to get everything done on time. Of course, we shouldn't be surprised when we experience difficulty. It's part of the Christian life, and often the times when we have to trust the Lord more. And one thing all the staff and the board and the people involved in Authentic would tell you is we've seen God's faithfulness all the way through in a quite remarkable way. It's been wonderfully humbling, really. So yeah, we have been deeply encouraged by the support of people as well as readers purchasing and distributing the magazine, churches engaging, and there's more that we can do. Many of you have written to offer your support, encourage us, ideas, direction, some good criticism. If we've got something wrong, we need to know about it. So that's been good. We appreciate it. As the editor, which that role has fallen to me, I've had to consider several times whether we continue producing the magazine, whether it's right to, whether we should stop. Sometimes it just does seem too hard to produce a printed magazine. And of course, this issue has been particularly challenging. So we elected to do an online version. Well, there's lots more you can do online that you can't do in a printed magazine. But you can't pass an online magazine over the fence to your neighbor or leave it in a coffee shop. So we're still committed to exploring using printed media. And when we all like that idea, there's maybe an opportunity to do other things online. So wanted to really thank you all all of you that have prayed for us. That's the most vital thing, the thing we covet and we do ask for. In fact, we probably beg for. Whether people that give financially or give of their time is wonderful. It's a huge blessing and we rely heavily on that. But prayer is something we unashamedly ask people to do. For myself and the team and the board, and everybody that's involved. The team is growing, the people that are involved in helping us. Several of the other people contributing to this article, this issue 10, the digital version, you'll hear them, if you listen to the other videos, you'll hear them talk about the sufficiency of Christ, the vitality of knowing Christ as our personal Savior, but his life being at work in us, living the Christian life. And that's been our desire, is to share the truth that Christ is the Christian life. We want to do that. We want to share it in New Zealand, and not just to men, women, and children. We want to share it all over the world. And it's not that we're proud, but we are bold. We think this is worth committing our time, our lives to doing and sharing. So if you are encouraged, if you feel you want to help in some way, then do please get in touch. We haven't always been great at making our needs known, whether they're people, financial, sometimes even prayer. We've not been good at always being open about that. Not that we want to hide it, but we're a team of people that love the Lord and want to be fully available to all that he is doing. So thank you again for your prayer, love, support, and encouragement. Please keep it coming. We will continue to produce Authentic Magazine as long as the Lord allows us to. But perhaps Liverpool will win the league this year. It could just be a few weeks and they'll lift that trophy. They'll all supporters have stayed faithful through these years. It's a very different type of supporter we have. Hopefully you won't have to put up with 30 years of failure and then be a supporter. So it's coming up 3 years since we've been running Authentic as a ministry, and 2.5 years of the magazine being produced. So thank you so far for partnering with us, and we look forward to sharing the journey with you as we go from here.